Hey guys, it's Neeks back again with another video. Today is going to be a really special one. I'm sorry about my last vid. I didn't get it exactly on the 24-hour mark for the daily content. YouTube was quite backed up. My internet's been slightly slow. AT&T, all this crazy stuff. Anyway, so because of that, a little thank you guys for being patient. We're going to be doing a special video today, cooking with Neeks. So today we're going to be making a delicacy sort of thing. We're going with ramen, but it's not going to be any ramen. It's going to be ramen with my very special ingredient. Anyways, what you're going to need is some stirring tool, like I'm holding here. You need this, obviously, or something like this to cook the noodles in. I like to go with some garlic and onion powder, and I like to use some pepper. I don't like to use salt because normally I use the packet and it has a lot of salt in it, so I normally just do without the salt. You need your noodles, of course, and then I normally go with 1 or 2 eggs just to add in the protein. Anyways, let's get started. So today, we're going to start with about 2 cups of water. So as you can see, I have my 1 cup this, so we're just going to go ahead and fill this up. All right, that's about 2 3/8 cup of water there. It's important to be exact with your measurements. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and turn the stove on. So, all right, oh geez. All right, so we're going to go with a medium to high heat so that can heat up well. In the meantime, let's start preparing the other ingredients. So we're going to start with the ramen. So my mom always says to break it while it's in the bag, so you can, I guess so it's easier to eat when it's done, and it maybe, I guess, cooks a little better, and that's not all jumbled up. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So to break it up, I found that the best way to do it is to use just either your hands, but you risk popping the bag if you're as strong as me, or a flat side of a spoon, and you just kind of crush it in. So we're going to go ahead and do that right now. Alright, and just like that, your noodles should be just about broken up. That's not bad. This is heating up. We're going to, I guess, get started on the eggs and ingredients. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my flavor packet and get this all ready. Alrighty, here we go. So I like to go with 2 eggs because protein. So yeah, let's do that. So, all right. Here we go. We're going to get some, we don't want to make spills. My mom would probably get mad at me. So we're going to start with the 2 eggs. I'm not good at cracking eggs. So, let's just forget about it, right? Shoot. Oh. There we go. Easy. So the second egg. All right, so now once you got that, you want to give it a nice little mix up. And that should be good. So the thing that I have noticed with eggs is if you don't start stirring it right when you go in, or when you pour it in, it gets a little messed up. So the trick here is to avoid having to stir the egg and then have to pour ingredients and all that stuff. We're actually just gonna go ahead and add, let's reduce that a little bit. I'm not quite ready to add the nudes. So let's go ahead and add all of the ingredients to the egg so we can just do one big pour. Save some time. So we're gonna add the chicken packet here. So let's do that. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and add the garlic powder. Be careful not to add too much of this because it can be quite overwhelming. Add a little bit of pepper, and that would do. That'll be that. So it kind of looks gross, but trust me, it's not. All right, so now we're gonna add the nudes. So we're gonna take our noodle packet and we're just gonna. All right, and so that'll be that. So now the nudes are cooking. The nudes are cooking well. All right, so these are cooking up. We're gonna go ahead and keep it. I like to go medium-ish heat. That's just my personal preference. I think they taste better. Because if you cook your nudes too fast, they won't be like if you cook them not as fast. So we're cooking up the nudes here. Normally I would add in some sort of like cold cut meat. I prefer turkey or chicken. That's just me. I'm a turkey or chicken guy. But yeah, so I don't really have that in there right now. So we're just going straight ramen, spices, egg. But it still tastes fine. It still tastes great. So while we're doing this, we're gonna have a little Q&A session while the nudes are still cooking. Okay, so we have some questions submitted by you guys. I know I get a lot of comments asking about the channel and stuff, so I'm gonna do like a 50-50 about, you know, channel versus just actual random questions that I was asked. So first question comes from a user named Rolf. He says, do you think that the human population or Earth will be extinct by 2050? And I think yes, because one of these days someone's gonna just launch a nuke and then it's gonna be all over. I have a question from a user also by Rolf. Minecraft Let's Play is what he asked. He wanted to know when the Minecraft Let's Play on the channel is going to start, and my answer for that is probably give these another stir. All right, moving on. Next question submitted by a user who goes by Mace. And he asked, if I had a fully charged iPhone and I went back in time, do you think I could take over the world? And so I would say it mainly depends what time I go back. If it was like 2 years ago, probably. But if it was like ancient Egypt, I perhaps, but other people would probably have to have a phone to get any particular use out of it, because you can't really text someone unless they respond back. Or, I mean, you can. That happens. I mean, it happens. Not that I would. All right, so I think the noodles are about ready. so we're gonna go ahead and start preparing ourselves to add this. So you want to, the way I like to do it is you pour, stir, stir, pour, stir, finish off, stir, stir, stir. So if you follow those steps, you should be fine. Though I don't know you. So, okay, we're gonna add, so we're gonna pour, stir, stir, pour, stir just once, finish off, stir, stir, and stir. But you don't stop the third stir. That was like, you know, like the ellipses, 3 dots. It stops at the third dot, but it really means like, I don't know where I was going with that. Just keep stirring until you think your egg is cooked to the point where you won't get salmonella. I think it's about cooked. So I'll show you guys the finished product. You want to have something look like something like that. That's what you want it to look like when you're finished. So I'm just gonna pour this in right there. Okay. Make sure to always do the dishes when you're done. Clean up after yourself. Unless there's a girl in the house or something. Alrighty. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and finish cleaning up, and then we'll do a taste test once it's cooled down. All right, so these are the nudes. We're gonna go for a little taste test here. And just take my word for it that it tastes good, because I'm gonna tell you that it tastes good regardless, just like every show ever. So I don't really know exactly how to take a bite out of this. I think for most people, they would probably just go for the top and kind of suck up. But I'm a bottom guy myself, so we're just gonna. Sometimes I'm on top. That's good stuff. Genuinely, that's actually good stuff. So, thank you guys for watching. That's awkward. Thank you guys for watching this vid of Neeks. It should be a good time. Please like, comment, subscribe, favorite to your playlists, share to your friends and family. This is Neeks. Signing off. Also, new merch coming soon. Smash the like button again. Buy my merch.